Where's my darn yarn?
And welcome to the dyepod. This is episode number 20. My name is Petra.
And my name is Robert.
And we come to you from Loke.
Keep on rolling.
Okay, so that's our life nowadays with a puppet in the house.
A lamp just fell down.
Yeah. Well, so
Where do we come to you from, Petra?
we come to you from E20 in Sweden, and we run the dye business Fru Valborg, and you can find us on Instagram at Fru Valborg, and on the internet is www.fruvalborg.se, where our web shop is. Yeah, so we are sitting outside today. It's very cold, it's freezing cold. We have blankets in our laps because
Look.
it's...
I don't know if it's visible.
No, it's...
Winter is coming, as
yeah.
they say in Game of Thrones.
It's a beautiful winter day actually, because it's not a cloud on the sky and it's very cold and we have snow, and tomorrow is the first Advent.
Yes,
So it's the perfect weather.
that's true. And getting colder.
Yeah.
Luckily we have a fireplace, so just inside of this room there is a fireplace, and when it gets cold we light that up and we enjoy the heat.
Yeah.
It has been somewhat longer than usual since episode number 19. And that's unfortunate, since we made this kind of pledge that we will do this every 3 weeks. So we will have to do better.
Yes.
There has, however, been a lot of things happening in the meantime, and I think that's part of the reason, because we usually do these pods in the weekends, and this period there has been several weekends that has disappeared on other things, mostly because of you.
Yes.
So, what have you been up to, Petra?
I have been to Barcelona, as maybe many of you know, and now I just have to sneeze. No,
False alarm. Come on.
the sun is in my eyes and I always sneeze now. Okay, so I've been to Barcelona because I went there with some friends, but also Stephen and Penelope that sold our yarn there. And I stayed in a very beautiful little apartment that is Kristina's, who I also lived with then, and Johanna and Maria. Three were very sweet ladies, and we just had a great weekend. And we met a lot of nice people and watched a lot of beautiful yarns, and yeah, we ate a lot of good food, tapas. It's really my favorite food.
I'm very jealous,
Yeah,
because it's also my favorite.
yeah. Yeah, and had some good red wine and some lovely walk in the beautiful city. It was my first time in Barcelona, so I really enjoyed the city. It was my kind of town. I really liked it, so...
Maybe we should go there together?
Yes, we totally should. Because when you are on a fair like that, you don't have so much time to walk around in the city. You're mostly on the fair, so I didn't have so much time to actually explore the city or so, but yeah.
Did you see any Gaudi?
Yes, I saw some Gaudi houses. We didn't have time to go to the Gaudi park, where I imagine there's a lot of more houses on the same space. So it, and La Grada de Familia, the big
Sagrada,
church.
yeah.
Yeah, we didn't see that as well. The other women, they had been there several times before, but we didn't have the time. We had one day where the fair wasn't So, yeah.
Did you eat
It's a lot
any
of-
Gouda cheese?
Gaudi.
Ah, I know.
No.
So close.
Gouda. Yeah, no, I did not. I ate good cheese, but not Gouda cheese.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gothenburg humor for the people in Sweden.
yes.
Did we sell any yarn on the fair then?
Yes, we did.
Wow.
Oh, they did. I will not take credit for selling the yarn because the very nice and lovely staff at Stephen and Penelope sold the yarn.
Okay.
And they did it very well. They also had their own yarn, the West wool with them. And all Stephen's books and things. But yeah, it was a lot of people and it was very crowded most of the day. So yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, and we had dinner as well in the evening with Stephen and Penelope. And I also had the pleasure to meet the ladies behind War Collection and Amy and her, not staff, I think there were maybe
team.
2 from, a very small team from La Bien-Amie anyway. But they were really nice ladies as well. And and then the crew from Stephen and Penelope. So,
Okay.
yeah, it was nice.
And then when you came home, you were here for some days. And then you disappeared again.
Yes, then I traveled to Stockholm with my sister for our, we met our cousins.
Yes.
Anyway, I almost said our annual, but it's really not true.
What's it called when it's once every 10 years?
Yeah, once a very
Decade
sporadic.
deal. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we met our cousin on our mother's side. So and we had a nice evening as well. We went out to eat some good food and had a beer in the evening. And me and my sister Sophie, we just walked and walked. I think one day we walked 20 kilometers in one day. Just we are very fast walking ladies, both me. We have very long legs.
Yeah.
So we walk and walk and walk, and we had some nice kava and ate some good food as well, and made some Christmas shopping and things.
Did you buy anything for me?
Yes, I did actually. Yeah. So yeah, I'm almost done with all the Christmas gifts now, and that feels really nice.
Yeah.
It's maybe something more for you.
I think so.
And we also have 2 birthday children this time of year. So one the day before Christmas and one the 17th of December. So everything is very packed together now. So we have a lot of gifts. And
However, I must say that especially this year, I think we are very, very well prepared.
yeah, I think we are.
It is today the 30th of November, and I would say we have bought 95% of all the gifts to everyone we are buying gifts to.
Yeah.
We have also decorated the house with some Christmas stuff yesterday.
We did. Yeah.
So I mean, we are ready.
Yes.
No stress here.
And today we're going for a birthday party as well for my sister's 6-year-old girl. And our oldest daughter turns 18, also the 17th. So she's just in the driving license time now. I think we don't talk about it so much with her. No pressure, but it's very exciting if she gets her driving license soon. It's 18 in Sweden for the driving license. So yeah.
Yeah. Cross our fingers and everything. For
Yes,
Clara.
Yes.
I think she will do fine.
Yeah.
She's a good driver.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Okay, so you've been off on these excursions then. I think in the middle of all of these excursions, you have also been doing some work, haven't you?
Yes, I have. We both have. But
What are you working on?
I'm working on the Stephen and Penelope order for the shop at the moment, but it just was ready yesterday. So now I'm just waiting for some yarn to arrive here, and I will take a few weeks to dye up for the shop. Some sock kits, and I will have some also I think actually 3 bases, new bases to the shop in a few weeks now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just dyeing whatever I want for some weeks now. So
Have you heard anything about our yarn in North America, Canada and the US?
Yes, I see it on Instagram a little, and Espace Tricot, who has one of the bases, also talked about it in their pod or vlog or whatever you call this format. But yeah, so they seemed happy with it, and yeah.
How does that feel when you see it on like a podcast from them, for instance?
I feel a little proud that I actually made it that far.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm happy they...
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Yeah, so... and they are very sweet ladies that sells the yarn. It's nice when it feels good when you send the yarn as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Stephen and Penelope always do a good job as well, bringing the yarn, and it's fun. It's a lot of work though. It's a very lot of work, but
Yeah.
not but. It's a lot of work, and it's fun. Both of it.
Mm.
Yeah. So
How are you coming along with the dog then?
I'm coming along very good with Loke. He's keeping me busy, but also giving me very nice company in the studio. It's very nice. It makes me take a little more breaks. I don't think maybe I even ate lunch before, almost. Now I have lunch and we take a walk for lunch, and also walks between lunch and everything, because otherwise he poos and pees on the floor. Still, we just, when is this over?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we wish for this, but you find a little something here and there on the floor sometimes.
A little treasure.
Yeah.
Brown
But now
treasure.
now it's a little hard because my knee is really bad, and I have to walk to the studio with him in the morning, and then we go for lunch, and sometimes in between, and then a kind of long walk home from studio. So my knee is not really good. That feels a little boring.
I understand that.
So yeah.
Yeah, I hope it gets better soon. And until then, you should take the car.
Yeah. You still have to go out with him. That's...
Yeah, but I can go out with him in the evening.
Yeah, I know that. But yeah.
Did you buy anything in Barcelona?
Yes, I did. Not much.
No?
I bought some treasures because I talked to the Ushitita team a little, and they are really one of my favorite dyers, and I fell in love with some of their yarn, and I just had to buy a few skeins. So I bought the Squirrel Kids is the name of it.
Squirrel Kids.
Squirrel Kids, yeah. They have 2 squirrels at home.
Yes, I think I've seen that on
Yeah,
Instagram.
it's really funny. And this is how they look. This is the light version of the same colorway. So this is the Merino single base, and this is the fuzzy mohair, the mohair base. I don't know what they call the mohair base, but yeah. So these two will together be a new love note, which is also the sweater that I'm wearing at the moment. This is I knitted this since the last episode.
Yes.
It's
Looks
a
very
cropped,
nice.
yeah, it's a cropped version, and we have a table here, so yeah, it's hard to stand, but it's a cropped version, and I made this 3/4 sleeves, and it's also a single base and a mohair base, and you have this lovely texture here, this lace pattern, which is very simple. It's a top-down sweater, and I really like the fit of this. It's a very simple, beautiful, I don't know what to say, model or so. I like this shape of a neck.
What's that called?
Love note, and it's
The
by
neck?
The neck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the neck called love note?
No, it's the sweater called
Yeah,
Love
but
Note.
what's that type of neck called?
I don't know.
Okay, I thought it had a name.
Yeah, so it's by Tinka Knit, and you can find the pattern on Ravelry. So this will also be one, and I think that will be a beautiful colorway for
So,
that as
a
well.
question. These has like holes in it, whatever. They probably have a fancy name for that. Are these sweaters like made like this still warm, or are they more airy?
They are very airy because you knit it on it's a larger gauge, if you say so. You have fewer stitches on 10 centimeters because you have kind of a big needle. But it's the mohair fills the holes up as well, so it's very warm anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they don't look very warm.
No, but it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you have actually been knitting a lot of stuff since we had the last podcast.
Yes, I have.
I think by then or that time you were in a little bit of a low point on knitting, but since then it's been production in full effect here.
Yeah, I started a lot of knits actually.
Yeah.
I think the mojo came back maybe just after the last episode. I have no idea why. Sometimes you just have to cast on some things, I think. But yeah, it's this is I hadn't started this one the last. So this just took maybe a few evenings.
Yeah.
It's a very fast knit, maybe 3 evenings or something. And you mean I should show them?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Okay. So I also have another sweater, also started after the last episode. And this is a colorwork sweater, a cropped version, and this is actually almost done. One sleeve is done. Also a 3/4 as usual. And it's a simple colorwork pattern. It's almost like coffee beans flowers or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this will be very short as well. And I almost just have the ribbing left here.
That's a cool word.
The ribbing?
The ribbing.
Yeah. And I knit this in the soft single DK base. That is a non-zip wash base that I had previously. Not anymore. It might come back because I ordered some BFL, but I thought that was a little too toothy for my taste. This is very soft, and it has silk and alpaca and merino in it. Anyway, this will be very warm and soft. This is the early bloomer, I think, and now I just have to check. I have so many knits now, so I don't keep track on all the designers and things at the moment.
Early bloomer, you said?
Yeah, early bloomer is the name, and the design is Heidi Kirrmaier.
Heidi Kirrmaier.
Yeah, this is also this has a short sleeve. I am not fond of short sleeves on knitted garments.
Is she from Germany, Austria?
Maybe.
Sounds
It
like
doesn't
that.
say that, but
Okay.
yeah. Heidi Kirrmaier, and you can find the pattern on Ravelry as well. It's a DK and a fingering version, so you have to choose which one.
And you went for the DK.
I went for the DK, yeah.
So that's a typical winter sweater, I guess, then.
Yes.
Nice
is.
and warm.
Yeah.
Have you knitted something that looks a little bit like that before?
Yeah, I have. I think
recognize
the Caitlin Hunter sweater with the name Birkin is very similar to this.
Okay.
That's a fingering weight sweater, but it's kind of the same, not the same, but a similar design to it. Yeah, so that's one project, almost soon done.
In your nice leather bag.
A nice leather bag.
Can we sniff it?
Yes. This is from Heidenhammer. I bought it in Edinburgh.
Very nice bag.
Yeah, I really like this. It's thick and soft leather, and it smells like heaven.
That sounds like how you typically describe me. Thick and soft and smells like heaven.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And then it's a hat.
Yes, then I knit this. I knitted on the way to Barcelona. This is the what's the name? Everyday Slouchy Beanie by Dragon Horde Yarn, who is also a dyer. And this is a folded hem on this one. I don't know if you could see, it's a little thicker. And so it's really nice and tight around the head.
You should try it on.
Yeah. And for this I used one silky yak single skein and fussy mohair. I have mohair on everything at the moment.
Yeah, that looks really good on
you. So this, there's just some ends to weave in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. With this folded hems, I really like them because it's the ears you're mostly cold on. And so it really snugs your head like this. I really like that. It doesn't, at least on my head, the kind of, I don't know if you say the brim or the ribbing anyway, it just like falls down and you go like this. Or you just feel it falls off the head. But this one just sticks to the head, and that's really, really nice. So it's in my Green Mile colorway.
You look so good in green.
Thank you. I don't use a lot of green. I had a very green period, I almost said. Green period.
Usually those are red.
Yes, okay, but and never mind. Skitsamma in Swedish. I really like this version. I think I will, there might be even more hats in this version because it's very nice actually.
And I would clearly recommend you to wear more green.
Yeah, and I really liked it now because it's very cold. So I can just keep it on for a few minutes.
You look like, have you seen the video Ironic with Alanis Morissette? When she sits in the car and sings? You look like that. She has a hat like that on.
Okay. Yeah, and you're very fond of Alanis Morissette.
Yeah, she makes very good music.
Yeah. So anyway, next knitting project is this Posy shawl by Abby Knits on Instagram. We can write her name here below as well. I don't exactly remember her real name, just the Instagram name. Anyway, this shawl is a really nice shawl. It's made in these sections. So it's a little, you can see here, it's thin here and you knit it out to the other side. So you make like short rows all the way, and then you begin with the next section, and then you make short rows on the other way, or if you say so. And up here is this is yarn I bought at Stephen and Penelope some time ago from Mad Tosh in their singles base, and it's a nice speckled yarn. I just needed to use it now for something, so I use it there. And then the other section has I use my fussy mohair base in caramel, but this turned out a little lighter. But so it's double mohair held together, 2 strands of mohair, and you have this easy lace pattern, and that's really nice. And then you do this garter stitch, I think you'd say, yeah, here in next colorway, and then I end with this brioche section, and here I use the same as up here and my hurricane colorway. This is Marrakesh, the purple one. Yeah, I really
so
like it.
when I look at this shawl, it looks very, very difficult to knit, since it has so many techniques or whatever it's called. Is it?
No, no. The lace pattern is 4 rows, I think, that you repeat all the time. So it's not at all. And here is just knits and pearls on the other side. You know that one. Here is only knits.
Oh, that I know.
Yeah, and brioche is it's not difficult, but when you know how to do it. But you can't just describe it. But you have to watch a YouTube video or something. But yeah, it's not hard.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a fun knit. It's not far. I think it looks a little small. I choose a smaller needle for this one, and maybe that was not a good choice. It doesn't look that very big. But
is it a lot left to do?
no. I'm just knitting brioche until this yarn is finished. I think.
And then you're done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I will add all the leftovers from the other colorways down below. I don't know. I have not decided yet. But yeah.
Do you often do that when you adapt a pattern, or do you typically follow it?
No, I follow it. I somehow follow it, but I mostly don't follow it very strictly.
No.
Because I always, if there's a sweater, I know if I want a fit that is a little tighter, or just I add or remove some stitches or things like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm a little too lazy to read the pattern because I don't have that much knitting time. I knit when we watch a series, and then you don't want to read a pattern that well. So I'm just knitting a little. Yeah, I like these parts. Round, 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 round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so,
you also like to have these these more
yes, of
things.
course, yes, of course, and I always use for the, how much I should cast on or anything. So yeah, but I'm not a picky. Yeah, I want the knits to give the shape that I like and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have more.
Yeah, I know.
I
This
have
is
a lot of
crazy.
more. Yes.
You have gone bananas.
Yes, I've gone bananas. So this doesn't look very much, but I also knitted a finished one in the same colorway, an Oslo hat, Oslo hue.
Oslo hue?
Yeah, by Petit
You need
Knit.
to say it in Norwegian.
Oslo hue.
Oslo hue.
Oslo hue. So I knit this Oslo hue, and it's Petit Knit, the designer, and also a Ravelry pattern, a very easy one with this folded hem as well. I will show it on Instagram as well. But I already made one for one daughter, and the other one, another one wanted one as well. So I casted on yesterday another one, and it's 2 strands of my swirl base or twist. You could use with whatever or any fingering weight held together, and you get a very dense material. It's very thick, and it was also a very nice shape.
Yeah,
I think
it looked very good
simple,
on Alva.
yeah, very simple and nice shape of that. So I knit that one. Not much to show in this, and I have a sock. The socks always takes longest time because I'm not very fond of knitting socks. I just like to wear them. But this is just a made-up pattern in my colorway Bittersweet, and this is Heather, a very soft purplish colorway, and I make this. I have 2 tight woven cables, you could say, out here, and then these are 3 fake cables, I think.
What does
you could
that
say.
mean?
You don't twist the stitches, but it looks like a cable anyway. So you kind of, yeah, it's a fake cable. So the socks I knit, I always just knit them in my head because it's kind of a mindless knit. So I just make a toe up sock. And now I'm trying a new heel for me, the Flinger Heel, which is you increase stitches up until I think when you have 10 centimeters from the heel, you start increasing stitches, and then you make short rows for the heel, and then you just kind of knit forward.
Have you never tried that before?
No, I have not tried that before.
What's the name of the heel that you usually make?
Maybe an afterthought heel that you knit afterwards, like a thumb, or the fish kiss lips heel. fish lips kiss. Yeah, something like that.
Something with fish.
It's only short rows, so it's kind of similar to an afterthought heel. And then I also made, if I knit from top down, I use maybe this heel flap, where you then you knit the heel flap and then you pick up stitches. But this is
What was the name again?
Flinger Heel.
Fliegel.
Flinger Heel.
Okay.
So it's the first time I knit in this colorway. It has kind of a vanilla base with some very soft purples, and I really like it. It's a nice light base color, you could say, maybe for color work, if you use some darker. Yeah, I like it anyway.
Looks good.
Yeah, and that was that there, and then I have one more thing.
Yeah.
So this is the last project, I think. So this is a glove. It is the candy floss mittens, which I designed myself.
That was a long time ago, right?
It was a very long time ago. And it's almost one of very few designs I made, because designing things takes a lot of time and effort, and yeah.
If anybody wants to knit this,
Yeah,
pattern,
you can find it if you search for candy floss mittens. So just check out my Ravelry page, where I'm very inactive. But you find this there as a free pattern, and it's in Swedish. So yeah, it's not translated. But if you want to knit it in Swedish, you have the full schematics here. So you can write this out, and you can just follow that, I guess, in just any languages. The only thing I made before I start that schematic is making an I cord. So I start with a little I cord here, and then I just pick up stitches until it is that many that the pattern shows, and then you just knit after this one. Yeah, so this is the back side, and the thumb has also a little pattern, and then you yeah, this is kind of like the afterthought heel that I said, but you take up the stitches and you follow along with the pattern that starts here in this thumb. So that's the back side, and that's the, this almost looks like a uterus. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very feminine pattern.
Yes, it's a very feminine pattern. I like them. And I knit them in an alpaca suri merino base that I also tried to dye, and non-super wash base. And I really like, I like it for gloves, really. It fills up very good, and it's very warm and soft. A little woolly as well, but yeah. This is the first one, so I have one more left to go after this.
That was many projects.
Yes, that was many projects.
And now I'm looking forward to see the last project, my sweater.
Yes, your sweater.
How far have you come?
Okay, you mean...
Where is it? Which bag is it in? Where?
I
can't see it here.
No. I know. It's terrible. I haven't even dyed the yarn yet. And I have a lady,
Yes,
and
now she's blaming other people.
No, she asked me several times, when are we going to start with the sweater for her husband's, because her husband is, but I take all the blame, because I'm just going to dye the yarn, because we wanted a very small knit along for both of us to push each other to make this husband sweaters, but I'm very bad. This week I might tie up the yarn for it. I decided the colorway anyway.
Yellow,
you
right?
will get Shiny Happy People on Silky Yak DK.
Oh, I love Silky Yak DK.
Yes. So you get your favorite colorway on your favorite yarn.
Good.
That's how far I made one decision then. And the pattern. The pattern and the yarn is decided.
Okay, that's a good start.
So it's a long progress here, a long way to walk before I cast on, it seems, but it's yeah, it might happen on Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
Not Christmas evening, but Christmas holiday.
It's a long way to Shangri-La, as you usually say.
Yes.
Do you think you will continue now in this pace of kicking off new projects?
Maybe. Anyway, I have this one to cast on,
Yeah.
with the other yarn. And yeah, I have a sock and a glove as well to finish. And then I don't know if I have any other projects on my queue now.
No?
I would like to knit just another long cardigan, maybe, because that's what I use mostly.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm very good at knitting things that I actually don't wear. I'm just that's because I think I'm a process knitter. I like to imagine the colors, and I'm very fond of color work knitting. I think that's a fun process.
Yeah.
But then maybe they don't always fit in my wardrobe. I'm not very good at putting together wardrobe. I'm kind of a totally Gemini, because I can never decide on anything. Sometimes I want this thing and sometimes that, and some, yeah, you know.
Yes, I know.
So that's also how my wardrobe looks.
It
I
reflects
want
your
very
personality.
colorful, and then I want just black, and then I want just, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I don't know what else to cast on, actually.
No?
No?
Do you want any ideas?
Yes, please, if you have any ideas. I actually have a pattern that I'm really like, a long cardigan. It's in a mohair and a fingering base as well. I'm totally into mohair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe an idea would be, because I think that when you find patterns, you know which designers you like, so you maybe look there first and so on. And maybe if anyone watching has a good idea on maybe a designer that's not that famous, and they have a nice pattern, please send along a tip or two.
Yeah, that's really perfect.
So we can
New
expand our
designers.
horizons. Or
That's
you can
very
expand
nice.
your horizon at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
please do
I
that.
think it's very difficult. When I see something on Instagram, and then I just enter Ravelry and I buy the pattern. I never have time to actually just sit and slide side after side on Ravelry. That's not happening. I'm just buying out. That's the only way I use Ravelry at the moment. Or always.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's difficult to find new designers, because I never have the time to look for things or search for specific things or so.
So help us. If you have a good idea for maybe a more smaller designer or a local designer or something like that, please put it down here below.
Yes.
And we will have a look.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. Now in front of us there are also a fair amount of yarn.
Yeah, a little anyway.
Anything you want to show?
Yeah, I don't know actually why I took these ones out. I'm just the shop is now I think we have a lot of yarn in the shop at the moment.
It's open for business.
Yeah, and it's new and old colorways and everything. These are two new ones that I find very fun, maybe for a shawl or. And these are all on my twist base. I really like them. This is Peach Mania. It has a peachy undertone, and then it's speckled with a brown and gold and green, and yeah. This is Energize. It's a soft yellow base to this, and it also has a lot of speckles on it. I really like them. So yeah, and yeah, there are a lot of yarn in the shop. This is also a new one that it's a once colorway that I just tried out, but I think I might add it to the shop. And this is a new green as well. I don't know if you see the color.
And the lighting, we have the sun coming in, so if the light
Yeah.
is a little bit weird, then blame the sun.
It's a very grasshopper is the name. It's a little colder green than my green mile colorway. And I have this Belize, very green, blue tones. Yeah, so I like these colorways together, and you can mix and match them with, yeah. I don't know, I'm thinking of maybe putting together 3 skein kits, because I know many people think it's difficult to pair them with each other. When I dye, I always see the colorways together in different forms. And I'm just, oh, this and this turns so good together, but it's not maybe easy when you scroll a web shop and you have one colorway in the left corner and one just below. And yeah, anyway, a lot of colorways in the shop. And
if anybody's watching who is the host of these web shops, they should have like a palette where you can just drag and drop yarn in, so you can see them together.
Yeah.
It's much easier for you since you have all the yarn in the shelves here, so you can see.
Yeah, that's true.
So you will make kits so people can buy them for
I don't
Christmas?
know. I don't know. I'm just thinking. There will, as I said, be added a lot of yarn to the shop in the following weeks. I have one merino sock, like the 75-25 classic sock base coming in, and I have a merino cashmere sock base that's no nylon in it, and a 3-plied yarn that I'm very fond of. So I hope this will be a very good for sweaters and gloves and mittens and things. It has 390 meters on 100 grams.
Okay.
And cashmere and nylon in it. So I'm very hopeful for this base.
When do you think that will be available?
It will arrive this week, and I will start dyeing them this week, but it always takes like a week or so before everything is done and you start photographing them and things. But it will be in the following 2-3 weeks. There will be a lot of colorways in them. So I look forward to that. Then that will make that I have one sock base. Merino swirl is like the base that's just for Stephen and Penelope. I sometimes add sock kits in that base, which I always also will do. I will dye up some this week.
Yeah.
But otherwise it will be good having a sock base regularly in the shop. And the merino cashmere will be a base that I like without nylon for you who wants them for gloves or hats, and it will be perfect to match with mohair and things. So yeah, that I look forward to that.
Yeah. Do you have a busy dyeing time ahead of you now, or is it calmer now approaching Christmas?
I always get another when I send off to Stephen and Penelope, they add their next shop order. So, but I will take a few weeks for the shop now, and then that will make me maybe heading towards some holiday soon. I will maybe dye a little slower, just to. I need a little slower times at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. But I look forward to it. I always like dyeing for the web shop, because then I can also play in the dye pots a little and make just one-of-a-kind colorways and things that I really like to do.
I guess that's one of the challenges with this business, that you are doing this because you like being creative, so it's a creative job.
Yes.
On the other hand, when you get shop orders, you don't decide what colors they want, which means that the creativity is kind of put a little bit on the side.
Yeah, a little like that.
So
because you give the retailers a list of colorways, and then they add that to the system, and then when you have got maybe some orders, you have maybe just developed 25 new colorways, and then you want to shift. So that's kind of a difficult process, because you just don't make 100 colorways and then only stick to them. And then you maybe, I would like those blue a little other, like another use or values, or anything that you want to change in those colorways.
Yeah.
And then you have two very similar maybe, but you like the new one best because that's how you just develop that colorway. So that's a little difficult. And then you just get these lists of what you should dye. So, and I would like to add that instead or so. Anyway, I'm very happy for the retailer, so we won't say that. But
that's not what I mean. I just
No.
mean that it's a different process
Yeah, it's a
between
different
production
process,
and
yeah.
creation.
Yeah, you need both of them because you want to survive. I now live on this work.
Yes, you live.
So, and I'm very thankful for that, that I'm actually able to take out a salary and be able to have it as just a normal job. But to keep liking what you do and not just feeling like an industry, you have to keep up the energy and the excitement of doing what you do. So
Yeah.
now you look very, very dark. It's the light is very difficult now. You have to excuse that. We have some there and over there. Yeah.
Well, I will try to edit some of this in
Yeah.
the video editor, but yeah, it's not the professional studio we're sitting in. It's,
No.
it's just our outside patio or whatever
Yeah,
it's called.
and we are very happy for the lovely weather.
Yeah.
So,
So
okay.
we're trying.
Yeah. So, what does we have anything else?
We do.
Yeah.
We have one more thing.
Yeah, but before we take that, is there anything else
Oh, is
you
there
would
anything
like
else?
to add?
I can add that I will tomorrow be in the same state as our yarn.
Yeah, you will.
I will be in North Carolina.
Yes.
And in North Carolina we have our yarn.
Yeah.
In the Black Mountain Yarn Shop. Yeah. However, I will not be in the Black Mountain Yarn Shop. I will be in a boring office, but still in the same state. No,
Yeah.
I have nothing more to add. I think you have summarized and explained perfectly, Petra.
I've talked a lot this time.
You did, but it was really, really good use of words.
Yes. That's good.
Yeah. So it's like being on a concert. You just enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't have anything more to add apart from the final segment of the podcast called the beer tasting.
Yeah, okay.
That was my attempt at a Lithuanian accent.
I'm just taking it. It's very cool.
Because today we are going to Lithuania.
Yes, we are.
And I've never been to Lithuania. Neither have you,
No.
as far as I know.
No?
No. And this beer that we will try today has a little bit of a story to it, doesn't it, Petra? Where did we get this from?
Yes, we got it on one of the fairs that I traveled to just not so long ago. I don't remember the month now, but yeah, and a very nice customer came to me and gave me that beer.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was very sweet. She appreciated our podcast, and it's so fun when you meet someone that appreciates something that you do. And it was a very sweet
Yes.
woman.
That's great. We are
Yeah.
so happy when we get these beers to taste from places we would never have tasted beer from.
Yes.
It's an additional benefit, a fringe benefit. Because this is then Lithuania, and because we have never been to Lithuania, I have arranged a little bit of a quiz about Lithuania.
No, not
Yes,
for me.
it's for you. And it's 10
Oh
questions.
my god.
And you only get 5 seconds to answer each question, otherwise we will be having a very, very long podcast.
No. This would be so hard.
And I tried this quiz myself, and I only got 4 points. So that is a proof that I need to learn more about Lithuania. And now it's your turn. First question. Which of these countries does Lithuania not share a border with? Poland, Latvia, Estonia or Belarus?
Belarus.
Second question. In the southwest Lithuanian borders of the Kaliningrad, in the southwest, Lithuanian borders on the Kaliningrad district of Russia. True or false?
Oh, I didn't even understand the question. I say false.
What is the capital of Lithuania? Riga, Kaunas, Tallinn, Vilnius.
Tallinn.
Which of the following is not an important Lithuanian industry? Furniture, electric motors, agriculture, machinery, or automobiles?
Agriculture.
In which year did Lithuania gain actual independence from the Soviet Union? 1993, 89, 91, or 87?
89.
What is the approximate area of Lithuania? 25,000 square miles, 44,000 square miles, 18,000 square miles, or 9,900 square miles?
18.
7. Which of these was not an ethnic minority of any significant size in Lithuania in 2002? Poles, Belarusians, Jews, or Russians?
Russians?
8. What is the approximate population of Lithuania? 5.2 million, 2.8 million, 1.9 million, or 7.2 million?
1.9.
And 9. What is the country's main port? Kaliningrad, Liepaja, Gdansk, or Klaipėda?
The last one.
And the last question. From 1795 to 1917, most of the present territory of Lithuania was part of the Russian Empire. A part of Russian influence, what was predominant foreign culture influence in the period 1600 to 1800? German, Polish, Ukrainian, or Swedish?
Oh my god, I did not understand the
Who
question.
was influencing them in 1600 to 1800? Before the Russians have influence. Polish.
Yeah.
Polish? Ukraine?
Yeah? No? Poland?
Okay, here we go. You had 2!
Oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
2. That's not bad.
That's not
You had
bad.
you were right on the last one.
I had right on the last one.
And Klaipėda.
Oh,
So, that just goes to show, Petra,
here
that
comes
neither
something.
you nor I know a lot about Lithuania.
Oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
Yes, we are sorry. Now, to the beer.
Yeah.
This beer is called Zalia Balta. Zalia Balta, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know that Zalia Balta is a tribute to a basketball team called Zalgiris. I think they're called Kauna Zalgiris. And I just checked the tables. And you know what? Kauna Zalgiris are on the top of the table of basketball in Lithuania. Good for you.
Yeah.
So it's very suitable that we drink this beer. And Zalia Balta means green and white, which is, I guess, the colors of their jerseys.
Okay.
So it's made as a tribute to this basketball team by a brewery called Utenos, which I think belongs somehow to the Carlsberg Foundation or conglomerate. So yeah, it's a lager beer, and we have Loke. Loke should test it today.
Yeah, you see, he's not that small anymore.
He's
as
huge.
he was last.
He's enormous.
Yes, he's a big baby now.
Oh, it smells very nice. Smell this, Loke. Yeah,
Okay.
you need to smell it too.
Smells a little like citrus or something.
Yes, I agree. Very much, actually. How do we do this logistically?
Yeah, it's no problem. I'll just drink.
Okay, take a sip.
Cheers, look, yeah. Cheers.
Nothing said on the first sip.
No?
Loke just moved away, so you could take your second sip.
Behind there.
So what do you think?
I think it's not that much of a taste. Maybe.
No?
Yes, it wasn't my favorite. You taste a little and then it just disappeared in the mouth. That's what I thought. It was not that. I don't know the proper name in English.
It was not very
Fyllig.
rich.
Rich, yes, rich.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's because when you watch a basketball game, you just want to have a nice cold lager beer.
Yeah, that's true. It was very easy to drink. It was not that like also, but yeah.
So you can focus on the basketball.
Yeah, that's true.
I tried to spin it now in a positive way.
Yes, you did. It was not bad. It was just I like when it's a little more taste. But it's yeah. The short while it tasted something, it tasted fine.
Yeah. Okay. We also need to grade this one, however.
Yeah.
As we always do.
Yes.
So Petra,
Yeah.
if I ask you now, the Utenos Zalia Balta, the beer from Lithuania, as a homage to Kauna Zaligris,
Yeah.
how many plies would you give this beer?
It will have 2 plies because it was easy to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 plies. That's good.
Yeah.
Good start. And for the taste, how many skeins should I prepare?
Then I give it maybe 2 plies.
2 skeins.
2 skeins. 2 skeins.
skeins.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I thought it was okay, but it wasn't that. I like it a little more rich in the taste. So yeah.
Okay. So 2 plies, 2 skeins, easy
Yeah.
to remember.
Yes.
Thank you so much, whoever you are that provided us this beer. It was a very nice thing to do, and we appreciate that a lot.
Yes, we do.
So thanks for that. Yes, that was the section over.
Yeah.
What is left now? It's only to say that we like the winter time, and we hope that the weather stays like this, and that we wish everyone a nice day, a nice weekend.
Yes, we do. And hope you have a lovely Advent
Yes,
tomorrow.
and I
If
hope
you celebrate that.
we can make kind of a Christmas edition of the next podcast.
Yes, we could do that.
I think we should.
Yeah.
So from all of us to all of you,
Have a very lovely day.
day.
Goodbye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here